Okay, Rodney. Rodney.
Sorry?
Rodney. Hello, John.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Welcome. Have a seat, John.
Thank you.
We've got some water for you, John. Thank you.
Thank you.
And my name's John as well.
Oh. What a coincidence.
Okay, John. And what brings you here today?
Becoming increasingly forgetful, and I'm a bit concerned about that.
Okay, so what's your general health like, John?
Well, I've just been diagnosed with high blood pressure, so I'm taking some high blood pressure medication because I used to have palpitations and feeling dizziness. So.
And dizziness as well.
Yes.
So the doctor put you on that, did he?
Yes,
Yeah.
and everything's okay now. I don't have the palpitations nor the dizziness.
Terrific, excellent. And you measure your blood pressure at the doctor's, do you normally, or at home?
Yeah, the doctor takes my blood pressure and it seems to be good every time.
Excellent. Do you know what the name of that medication is?
No, I can't remember the name of it, but it's working good, so.
Terrific, that's excellent. Yeah, because they can work in a variety of different ways, but the end result is to make the blood pressure come down. I might take a reading of your blood pressure if you like. Would you like me to do that?
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
I've got a blood pressure monitor.
Okay, well, fantastic.
Okay, when I'm measuring your blood pressure, it's best not to move or talk.
Okay.
And you should try to relax if you can, but
Okay.
it's really hard sometimes.
No worries.
So you just do your best. Sometimes if you get a
Might
bad
hold
result,
still.
you can measure again
Okay.
and even take an average of results. Some really ridiculous results, you can just forget about them.
Okay.
So I'll leave your arm resting here.
Okay.
Ideally, your arm should be the same level as your heart.
Okay.
And I'll press the start button now. Yeah, so sometimes blood pressure medicine can tend to make you a bit tired initially. You know, like lacking energy, but that can pass as time goes on and things get settled in. That's one thing also with blood pressure. It can tend to affect your memory as well. Yep, your blood pressure is 102 with 66. And your pulse is 76 beats per minute. Well, that's very good. It's very low,
Okay.
but that is usually quite good to have low blood pressure in terms of, as long as you're not feeling dizzy.
No.
Excellent. So 102 with 66. Now the blood pressure, there's more than one number there for the blood pressure. The reason is that it measures your systolic and your diastolic blood pressure. Your systolic blood pressure is the pressure in your blood when your heart beats, when your heart contracts, and when your heart relaxes, it's your diastolic blood pressure. So it goes up and down all the time. And it's an indicator of what, you know, generally the pressure is when you get these peaks and troughs. If you know both of them, you just generally know what your blood pressure is in between. Some blood pressure medication gets rid of the excess salts in your body. Some gets rid of the excess fluids. Some relax the little smooth muscle surrounding your circulatory systems to help reduce the blood pressure. It's really important to have a good diet when you have high blood pressure and when you're having your memory problems. You did mention you had memory problems.
Yes, that's why I'm here. That's my concern.
My concern, their memory
yes,
problems.
Yes, my memory problem. My children are worried about me because I am starting to get quite forgetful.
Okay. Well, it's very important to have good nutrition. You don't always have to.
It's just that I feel too tired to prepare some meals for myself because
Okay.
I'm just my energy levels are really low.
Out of 10, what would your energy levels be? Would you consider?
2 out of 10,
2 out of
I
10.
would say.
And you feel a bit stressed about it as well? Do you feel a bit stressed?
Well, when my energy, well, yes, when I lose my memory and I become forgetful, I get stressed.
Okay,
So
what's your stress level like out
probably
of 10?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Sometimes you might find that there is some connection between blood pressure and memory. Sometimes if your blood pressure is out of control, it affects a lot of different things, including your memory. So hopefully now that the doctor's got your blood pressure under control, hopefully your memory will be on the improve, so that's a great thing. But we can look at your diet still, and your energy levels being 2 sometimes can be improved if you have some B group vitamins. B group vitamins are a group of vitamins that depend on one another. Having too much of one and not enough of the other will mean that it still won't work to optimum effect. So you can have them as a group, just one a day, and you might find after 1 week to 10 days they make a big difference. Your energy levels can go really high up. You might come home from somewhere and all of a sudden feel like you want to do this or you want to do that, whereas normally you'd be tired.
Okay.
They'll get you going hopefully, so we can consider those if you like. So your stress level's been out at a 10. Again, with your blood pressure being under control, and your memory improving hopefully, that might come down as well. The big vitamins are also useful for that too, because you
So
would
it's
just
safe
be
for me
using
to
more.
take with my medication, my blood
Definitely
pressure
safe
medication?
with your blood pressure medication.
Oh, good.
It's part of having a good nutrition.
Okay.
So yeah. Also in your diet, having plenty of antioxidants. They're your fat soluble antioxidants and your water soluble. The most common water soluble one that we have is vitamin C. Your vitamin E and the carotenoids are your fat soluble vitamin antioxidants. So you can obtain these by having lots of fresh vegetables, which you should include in your diet. So what do you like with your foods at home? Do you cook yourself much?
I try not to cook much because I'm too tired to cook.
Oh, right. Well, you can buy a lot of these foods and eat them fresh and raw, like raw nuts, unsalted. You have to be careful of your salt because of your blood pressure. Salt is one risk factor or one part of your diet that can raise blood pressure, so you shouldn't be having too much salt. And having the fresh fruit and nuts, you don't have to cook as much as well, so you can add them to your daily diet without having to prepare much. They're readily available and ready to eat. Give them a good wash. So yeah, we can look at the bigger vitamins and improving your diet. Now, if you feel that you can't be bothered cooking much, you can get someone in your family to help you log onto a website and order food delivered to your home. Nice, fresh, prepared meals, even if it's during, weekdays, 1 meal per day, just to make sure you're having a nice surprise and enjoyable meal. There are websites, one of them for example is Fresh Meals to You Home Delivery, and all those meals look really quite nice, so it's something to consider. Talk to your family
If you've
about
got
it.
the details, it'd be good to get that off you.
I can give you some. Diets that have got a lot of junk food, a lot of fats, saturated fats are not the best for you. They won't help your memory. So it's important to have a good, healthy, clean diet. So try to avoid things like junk and fast food. A Mediterranean diet would be great, high in greens, fibre, good quality oils, olive oil, fish oil, having fruit and berries with colour, blackberries, they've got antioxidants as well. There are some herbs that would be very useful for you that naturopaths tend to make up. They usually don't interfere with anything. There are occasions where you have to be a bit careful if you're on blood thinners. It'd be good to know you're on blood thinners at all, to your knowledge. Yeah, so herbs may be an interesting thing for you. I can make you up
That
a
will
mixture.
help me with my memory?
Yes, there's herbs such as bacopa. It's been traditionally used for memory decline, and it helps with your cognition, helps you understand things, helps you in your learning capability and your concentration, memory. It's anti-inflammatory as well, antioxidant. It's even believed to remove the protein that tends to clog up your brain. As we age, we get these protein build-ups around the brain. That could be one thing that contributes to this memory loss. So bacopa is a great herb to have. So even to perhaps remove these protein deposits that could be accumulating as we age. It's generally low side effects. You might get some loose bowel movements perhaps, or stomach upsets, but not to any great extent. There are no known contraindications to it, and it's safe to use. Another herb that would be good to add is ginkgo. It really helps with your circulation. Excuse me. It helps deliver blood and nutrients to your extremities, your ears, your brain. It helps tissue perfusion, helps the blood and nutrients filter through all the tissues. And it helps other herbs work as well by improving this microcirculation. It also helps with your memory, helps protect your neurons, your little cells that make up your brain. It's a tonic for adults, elderly adults. It helps protect. Again, if you're on anticoagulant medication, you've got to be careful, but you're not on that, so that's not a problem. It's got very low side effects.
Okay. And how do I take these?
These, I can mix them up for you,
Okay.
so that you have a single dose, like 3 times a day,
Okay.
or a slightly bigger dose twice a day. They're the sort of things that don't really help you straight away. They're very gentle, and they might take a few weeks. Like the ginkgo might take, more than 6 weeks of dosing before you find you're improving. So they're not an instant quick remedy. They're not like a drug where you bombard the problem. Another good one to try is perhaps peonia, or white peony. It improves memory, concentration, cognition.
So you could add all these together.
You can use them all together.
The 3 of them together.
The 3.
Okay, in one dose.
In one dose.
Okay.
There's no known side effects at the recommended dosage range. It helps with performance, so I can add that into this mixture.
Okay.
And just one other herb I thought would be useful would be rosemary. It helps with your stress levels.
Oh, okay.
It helps with aging. It slows down aging, so that'd be really good.
I needed one of those many years ago.
Did you?
Might be a bit too late for me now at 82.
No, you're not. No, not too late for that. It's got it's sort of like antioxidants. So there's medicines in it that help that work like scavengers. They just eat up the bad things we ingest and help clean up things. And as well, it helps with mental alertness. And it's also beneficial for your heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so beneficial for the circulatory system. So I can add all these together.
Oh, good.
And make up a mixture.
Oh, it sounds good.
Yeah. So with this mixture, I can make you up a bottle, 200 ml, that will last you for 2 weeks.
Okay.
at the dosage of 5 ml 3 times a day, or 7.5 ml twice a
And
day.
if I don't like the taste, I can mix it with something?
Mix it with water.
Oh, okay.
And not everyone loves herbs, but I think some people get used to the taste.
And it's fine with my blood pressure medication?
Fine with your blood pressure medication, no problem at all. So I'm thinking of using Bacopa 30 ml, tincture, ginkgo 30 ml, peonia 25 ml, and rosemary 20 ml. Making that up into 105 ml, doing it twice, so we end up with a 2-week bottle, which I can do for you.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll just get you to, how do you find all that information? A bit
No, I'm actually
good?
looking forward to trying this, the tonic.
Great, yeah.
Yeah. Anything to help my memory, because I'm actually getting stressed about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we have to relax about it, be positive, change your, or improve your diet, make sure you're getting these really fresh foods into you. And if you can't cook, you can always ask for help. Family member might help you out.
I might look into the, if you can give me some information on that meal, so I might look into getting something like that.
Okay, so we'll make the next appointment. Today's the 8th, so we'll make the appointment for your next visit on the 22nd. Would you like that?
Yes,
Is that all right?
please, yes.
And I'll just grab a signature from you, just to say that you're happy to have this
Okay, no worries.
interview.
There you go.
And yeah, great. Thank you very much. I hope I've been of help to you.
No, yes, thank you. I
And
can't
it was
wait to
certainly
get
lovely
stuck onto
meeting you.
that mixture.
Okay, if
So
you would like,
when can I pick
I'll
that
make
up?
it up for you straight away. If
Oh,
you've got
fantastic.
5 or 10 minutes to spare.
Yeah, I'll just do a bit of shopping and I'll come back and pick
Great.
it up.
Okay, I'll
All
make sure it's done for
Nice
you.
meeting you, John.
Lovely meeting you too.
Thank you.
John, we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.